Hi everyone, so today we're going to finish up our cute little water fairy, and I'm still using the Wheeze brand art markers that are ultra color, the broad and the brush tip. And so these are just the two colors that I'm going to use. So let's go ahead and get started. Start with the brush tip. Now we're going to do her gloves and just use a very light touch because ink really does spread pretty quickly. Okay, and then we're going to do these swirlies too. And just use a really light touch, that really will help. And if you need to jump from one place to another, feel free to do that. Okay. It's like they're just barely kind of touching that down on there. Now we're going to go down on this bushel here, and the things that look like the stems, we're going to do them in this darker purple, kind of like we did on her dress. I think these two colors should provide enough contrast for us. And go down on this one. And then this one here. All right, I do like those. Let's not forget this one here. And then we're going to outline this outer kind of leaf with the darker purple too. Okay, now let's go ahead and flip back to that light color, which is this color here. It's the R703. You happen to have it. Like all these little petals we're going to do in this purple. And like I said, feel free to hop around and just fill it in. These little strokes. Try not to go outside of the lines, but if you do, it's okay. It's just practice. With practice, you'll get better at everything. Just gonna fill that in, and then this one. And then we're gonna get these ones up here. And then I'm thinking with the flowers, I'm going to do the outside in the light purple color, and then the inside I'll do in the deeper purple color. Just kind of circle it around, avoiding the circle. And also, right while we're at it, we're going to just fill in little spots, and then we're going to get the rest of the gloves, and we're just going to color them in that light purple. That would look really nice. All right, and then let's get these little dots. Just press down a little bit. Some are bigger. You can move around a little bit more. Okay, and then let's get this, the inside of this one here. Okay, and let's go ahead and flip over to here and do the other glove. Simple little brush strokes. Get that all filled in. Okay, and then let's go ahead and get a couple of these little dots up by the top of her head. These little bubbles, but we're going to color them purple. I think that will look really nice. Some are a little tap, and some you just circle it around in a really small circle to get all those filled in. Like I said, you can jump around a little bit if you feel like that helps you get them colored in better. Do what works for you. We're going to get these little ones over here. These ones, you just kind of tap it down, push down just slightly. The smaller they are, the slighter you press down. Okay. And now, let's see. Let's get some of these bubbles up here too. Let's go and get these tiny little bubbles. Then we'll get the ones on the other side. Let's form these little bubbles. Okay, and then on the other side. Okay. Now we're going to go back to that dark one and do the center of our flowers. And the color of the dark one is R705. And we're just going to get the center of the flowers here. Let's use a little small circle. Okay. And then fill in any spots that you forgot about last time. And fill in this too. Doesn't that look nice? And then that's the only one that's really outlined. The other ones aren't. So we'll just leave those ones at that. And let's go ahead and this bottom part here, let's just fill this in purple. What kind of looks like a leaf. But we're just going to make it purple. I think that will look pretty. And just kind of outline it carefully. And fill the rest in. You can use little small circles to get it filled in. There's no little dots or little specks. And then we'll come up here and do the same up here. Just kind of outline it loosely. Try to make sure it doesn't go over. Okay, and then put a line across the bottom part, which is actually the top part of the picture. And then we're just going to fill in all the rest there. And be sure you have a backing underneath to protect the other pages. Even though it's not essential, I just get these little, the 2-pack of the cutting boards at the Dollar Tree. They seem to work really well for this purpose. And so we'll just fill this one in, outline it. Okay, and then outline the border of it. Okay, and then fill it in little circles. Okay, then I was noticing right here we left these bubbles, and then up here we left this one. So we're going to go ahead and color those in the light purple. And then I think that that will finish, well, not quite. We'll need to do some more things in her hair real quick. Okay, so let's do the little dots. Remember, you're just barely placing it down. Okay, and then this little corner here up here. Okay. Okay, and then let's do something with the rest of these little things in her that are in her hair. I am thinking, why don't we color these starfish purple? I know starfishes aren't purple, but on her they're going to be. We're just going to use that light color again and just kind of space it out. Like you're flicking it out to get all of those done. And then we are going to go in with, actually let's do this one, this little spot here. This is almost like a thread or a clip or something that's spraying out. So this part and this part we're going to do in the darker purple. And then I missed some of her hair, so we're just going to go ahead and have it be slightly the darker purple too, because I think that will look good. And so here's the brush again, 705, R705. And we're just going to do this so lightly with these little swirls. Like we're just barely touching it down, just ever so barely. Okay, so just really slightly, because it will pick up that color and draw that color. And then just outline this one. And then just along the bottom there. Okay, and then I'm thinking where there's these little spaces in her hair, I'm just going to act like the starfishers are being joined together and just do that. I think that will be okay. So it's almost like she maybe has some thread or something that's also through her hair. Okay. And one right here. And then just for fun, we are just going to join all of these. We're just going to kind of make our own little lines to join them together. And join it up there. And I really do like that. And I'm not going to worry about the border because I like it just fine plain like that. And let me make sure that I got every little spot over here. Just tap it in if you missed a little spot. And there we go. We have just completed our little water fairy. I hope you enjoyed seeing this. And if you did, please go ahead and leave a comment. And I hope you have a lovely day. And I hope you do those things that make you feel safe. And you, yes, you are so very kind. Thank you for watching. Bye.